Walz Rantz. Chillin'. Game time. Chillin'. Walz Rantz. Game time. Chillin'. Game time. Chillin'.
Yo, what's up? Walz Rantz. Game time. Chillin'. I'm back. I am back, and I'm pissed off. You know what? I'm in a point in my life right now where, not to say everybody irritates me, but there's a lot of people that just suck. There is just a lot of people that just suck. And you think I'm just talking about people I see? I'm going to tell you about some people I see, but just my friends, people just, you know what? You guys are like, there's so many people with just no honor. No honor at all. Oh yeah, I'll call you, I'll text you, I'm your buddy, I'm your pal, you're nothing to me. You're nothing. Just like, you know what? Admit where you stand with people in life. You know what I mean? I don't want to come off as bitter or pessimistic at all. But you get to the point where you're like, either I want to just hate people or love them. This in-between stuff, oh, you're my good friend when I see you, but you want nothing to do with me when we're talking or when we're on the phone. Or it's just, you know what? I'm tired of it, you know? And do what else? Okay, so here's what's going on. I was going to come back here, do my relaunch, my fan page here, and all this, and get this cool red and on BlackBerry and stuff, which I'll do. But you know what? My days, I don't need topics. You want to know what's happened to me the last couple of days? I'll give you a couple scenarios. One, I'm sitting at a light the other day, okay, driving home, Bavarian Highway 10. There's this punk kid over there, okay, he's yelling, "Daddy, are you my daddy?" Just "Daddy," and he looks at me, he starts doing it, "Daddy, like just yelling." I look at him, I roll the window down, I'm just like, "Hey, you're not funny. Like, you're not funny." He's like, oh, everyone's a tough guy in Brampton. I'm like, no, you're not funny. I'm like, let's be clear. You're not funny. You're probably not gonna kiss a girl for 5 to 10 years. This is how people have fun. This is what's going on in our life. And these little punk kids in Brampton. So I'm in Mississauga yesterday. If you saw my Facebook post, you saw this. I'm walking in there and I'm in the mall, I'm meeting people, I guess I work, my business is whatever, I'm a financial advisor, I go and meet people, I go and talk to people, I love talking to people, see whatever. So I'm in Walmart, and it's his joke, so I come out, and I'm walking back towards it or whatever, looking for somebody else with a baby or whatever to talk to, and this black guy's walking by me with his head down, texting, and I'm like, yo man, you almost hit me, watch where you're going. And this kid, I can't believe it, he's like, yo, not when I'm texting, as he's still looking down. And I'm like, yo, so I look back, I'm like, yo, I will clothesline you while you're texting. He's like, oh, didn't happen this time. I'm like, is this, and I'm holding on for dear life, wondering how I'm not going to go over there and motherfucking body slam this kid. And it's like, yo, this is our humanity, this is what we got. This is what we got. This is the future. This is the future of the world. So the president of the world, I go in there and I'm having it was a rough day yesterday, okay? So I go to my thing, I audition in Toronto. So I go to my car, I'm like, you know what, I don't want to be rushing out of Toronto, let's get a head start, let's go cruise down there. So I go to my car, I'm getting my iPhone cord out with the charger. I got this iPhone now, what is with this crap? Like, it runs out of batteries like 18 minutes. Or people are like, oh, well, you got to turn off the app. I'm like, listen, I can't wait all day to be turning off apps and you know, flick on the iOS 7 you just flick the thing up and just, I don't have time for that. We're just working. I don't want to be, so I go and I lock my keys in my car. But I had the cord. My phone was running out of battery, so I'm like, I got to get a hold of my sister. She can drop my keys. So I go in this, I was in my office across the street, but there's a copy place down there. And I'm just like, yo, can I plug this in? I need some charge. And he just right away doesn't like, oh, and he goes and talks to a customer. So I'm like, I don't give a shit. So I go and plug it in a computer, trying to get my thing on, and the computer keeps restarting, so it keeps ongoing or whatever. So I'm like, yo, man, I'm like, this is not working. He's like, oh, the computer go off? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I can't help you, I guess. I'm like, what do you mean you can't help me? He's like, oh, I can't help you. So I walk away, I'm like, are you fucking, like, I'm mad. I'm like, are you kidding me? You can't help me? I'm like, and I definitely cursed, but I cursed afterwards. And he's like, oh, you're not a customer. Oh, he actually said it. He's like, you're not a customer. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? I'm not a... And I go back in there and I'm just like, I'm irate. I'm like, what is going on with our world? You see a man in distress. I'm in distress. And you're telling me I'm not a customer. You don't even have to move, you friggin' Chinese bum. He's standing there, and I'm just like, nice life. Okay, you're ugly, you're Chinese. You Chinese guys at least smart enough to get a good job. It's because we're working at Copy Mart. I'm like, nice life. You probably don't get no women, small dick motherfucker. I'm like, you get out of my face. This guy didn't have to stay. So his manager came and was like, what do you need? I'm like, this guy right here. He's like, don't worry, plugs it in, no problem. I get my charge, all good. This is why it's going to be low level, no $12 an hour fool his whole damn life, idiot. So I'm just like, you know what, and it's just, it just bothers me because I'm just like, I can't, and I get worked up because something's wrong with me. Like I got this whole, I look at people and I'm like, yo, why don't you just be better? Why don't you just be better? One time, think about what you're doing. It's ridiculous. You know what just happened to me? Hilarious. I was in the hospital visiting my pops, and they got TVs $100 for 5 days to rent. TVs $100 for 5 days to rent. Like, I don't even have to talk about that. Think about it for a second. There's people in the hospital. It's the same idiots last week charging me $20 to park at a charity event. Road Hockey Cure for Cancer, I was doing that charity event, and they bumped the parking up. These idiots are in the hospital, but people can just say no. No business. But the people in the hospital, find a way to make it like, come on, everybody, my dad could have $14 million, and at a principal, he's not going to pay that. Stupidness. So I tell all of you, just step your damn game up. I'm tired of, there's so much crap. I will be back very soon to tell you how much crap there is. Stay G. Peace.